Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, February 4th, 2022 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I find my center between my alignment and my vibration. And today we have two astro points that feel poignant. So one is the Saturn-Sun conjunction that I've been speaking about all this week. We have that reaching its peak at 11:05 a.m. Pacific time. And that, as I was sitting listening to do the astro, I will say, I did not want to come on camera. I just came in from chasing a wily wolf, little wolf biscuit cat, outside in the snow. I was like, I'm done. But no, this felt so important, so I showed up. Alignment. The message of alignment. And I think this is one of our highest points of Aquarius to work and understand, is how powerful merging with our alignment is. Now with Saturn comes so many lessons. There's karma with Saturn. There's lessons from this life. There's lessons from other lifetimes when it comes to Saturn. It can be quite challenging. Saturn comes with the shoulds as well. But are we aligning with soul shoulds? Or are we aligning with the outside shoulds? And our work is to align with the soul. And yet in this world, we're taught from day one to listen to every guru, holy figure, teacher, parent, elder, person with power that we come across, politician, right? And so there is this unwinding of that lesson of authority that's part of our alignment, taking back that authority, recognizing that each of us with a soul, which is every one of us, right, has that divine blueprint for your life, the divine blueprint alignment for your life within you. Now, this doesn't mean you can't have help from the outside, but so many of us at one point or another have thrown away that blueprint and been like, no, no, that's not what this world is about. And this is like, okay, pull that back in. I am going to align with my soul blueprint. Now you might be like, but I don't know what that is. That's okay if you don't know. You don't have to know. This is where vibration comes in. Things are either going to be like, yes, moving in towards it, or things are going to be like, no, pulling away from that. That is always a sign for you. If it feels like a yes, chances are that is something that is there for you. Is it exactly the thing? Not always. But you can work with that energy. The things that are like, that's also a sign for you. Listen to those energies, because that's a part of you helping you get in alignment. The other thing that I wanted to say with this energy is just the intention. Every day waking up and being like, I intend to align with my highest soul path. And I ask my guides and angels and all of my support to help me in this alignment work. Doing that will help with this process as well. And that's what I'm feeling today with the Sun and Saturn. Now, of course, this can feel heavy this day. It may feel like a lot of shoulds coming at you. Keep working your way back to that alignment and keep feeling your way through vibrationally. Okay, so the other major thing that we've got going on today is Mars and Jupiter coming together. And I love this. I really like the combination of Capricorn and Pisces. So we've got, and it's 8 degrees, the degree of responsibility. So I said earlier this week, the combination of Capricorn and Pisces feels a little bit like the practical mystic. And I think that the wisdom I gave you just before about alignment is also practical mystic. So Mars, our planet of action, connecting with Jupiter, the planet of luck and good things. This feels like the most powerful day to be like, I align with my soul. I take action as my soul. I let my higher self guide me. I let my soul guide me. Tosha Silver will talk a lot about this in her books, and that might be your practical step today, is to read some Tosha Silver to help support you in working this alignment. Now, I will say, we do have the moon moving into Aries today, around 7 a.m. Pacific time. And the moon in Aries, along with the sun and Saturn day, may feel like a day of like, let me get things done. In fact, I have the intensity card in reverse today. You could end up like this today, like zip, zip, zoom, doing like all the things, get her done. You definitely could find yourself in that place. However, I encourage you to work on aligning your actions with your higher self, with your highest blueprint, and seeing how that feels, seeing how that aligns for you today. Moon in Aries can help us align with our passion and desire, but recognize even passion and desire have divine timing that need to align with them. So work with spirit in regards to that. Our final aspect of the day is the moon in Aries squaring Mars in Capricorn. So what I just was saying, like, you might be like, I am so passionate. Why can I not follow and have this thing right now? And Spirit's like, well, it's scheduled on your blueprint for like next week. It's not meant to be in this moment right now, right? So watch for frustrations that may build towards the evening or towards the early hours. And that would not be a time to do anything rash, I would say. Other cards, possibilities. Possibilities are endless when you are connecting to your blueprint. And I know that sounds a little like funny, like, oh, well, if there's a blueprint, why are the possibilities endless? It's like throwing open all of your doors when you're in alignment, rather than constantly trying to open doors that aren't part of your path. And so that's why it's suddenly going to feel like, oh, okay, this is the thing. I also have the Silence card, which is the Star card, a card of beautiful success. Not to mention the Fool right there with it. So again, it feels like some beautiful doors are getting thrown open. My final card that I have is the Rebirth card. So here we are, stepping back into our innocence, and it takes us away from the grumpy, away from like the frustrated and angry. It takes us back into the purity of our soul essence, our soul mission, why we came here. So this astro energy is potent for us. So I'm going to leave that here. You could book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and honor your values. Namaste.